Hello and welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and sharing in this practice today. I hope the audio is okay. I'm tired of fooling with it and I just haven't been able to get it to do what I'd like it to do today. So I'm going to rest in that uncertainty and not worry about everything being perfect and just we're here to share in this practice. Um, And that's what it is. This is a practice that we have of taking a look at a message, listen to a message every day. And we are in our 6th year of these daily conversations. Zenful conversations is what we call it. Um, and it is a practice that we share together. This is just a practice, um, not just a practice. But a practice we share as a community. We've been getting together for a very long time now. Like I said, we're in our 6th year. And not only do we have these conversations daily, but we have guest speakers who grant us conversations, free conversations, to share their light and insight and maybe something, we can resonate with on some level. And we also have in-person retreats and workshops and a lot of online workshops. This is a community for women. Every once in a while, a guy will stumble on by to hear the message. So we welcome you to the message, but we are a community of women, only because we like, we need, we need spaces to get together where we can take all our layers off and say, hey, here I am. Look what I've been through. Hold me for a little while without judgment. And not that that can't be done with men too, but the dynamics do change. And that's the only reason I just really feel proud to have such beautiful women as part of this community. And I just thank you all so much for being a part of it. In true gratitude. So I was not able to get the audio to work, so there's no music today. So let's just take a couple breaths. Let's just bring ourselves inward. Let that breath come in just gently. Let it soften. Releasing your neck, shoulders away from the neck, and just breathing. Oh. So I'm going to put, I think I'll just get right to the message. I want to put a music on just so we can hear it and close our eyes for a couple breaths with it. Let's see if we can manage that today, Jen. Let's see. I like the way this music makes me feel. This is Chris Collins. And it's present. There we go. Okay, that helped soften me a little bit. I'm a little bit wound up from this technology. Let's get to the message. We're reading the book of Awakening by Mark Nepo this year. That's what we're talking. We're taking a look at this book, and we're talking about being present for our own lives. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo is a New York Times best-selling book, and it's described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And the message we're offered today this day number 1985, 4th of July here as we celebrate our independence in the United States, as recorded July 4th, 2024. The message we're offered today, this day number 1985, is titled Here and There. Here and there. Here is always beneath there. I remember sitting for a long time on the edge of a summer lake, watching the far shore. I could see early light flood the water in the distance, and this somehow made the other side seem exotic. Every morning, I'd sit on my small edge of lake and watch the other side, imagining that a certain mystery awaited me. With each day, its call grew larger. Finally, on the 7th day, I had to go there. And up earlier than usual, I rowed the boat across the lake. I beached my small boat and sat in the exact spot that I had been watching. As I looked about, the aura of otherness I had seen from my daily perch was gone. I was somewhat undone, for though this far shore was beautiful and peaceful, the wet clump of shore that I ran my hand through was the same as where I'd began. I started to laugh at myself for looking back at where I'd been sitting every day. I saw early light flood the water in the distance, and now where I had been living seemed exotic. Now a certain mystery called me back to where I was. So often we imagine that there is more full of gold than here. It is the same with love and dreams and the work of our lives. We see the light everywhere but where we are. And we chase after what we think we lack, only to find humbly it was with us all along. So I've read this twice because I recorded once and technology is just not working well with me today. So I appreciate the opportunity to read and understand this differently each time. And that's what's neat about these messages is they are on YouTube now and podcasts now, and we can go back and listen to them. If we're waiting for 15 minutes here or there, we can give a listen to something. It's an important conversation, being present. us being present for our own lives. But I was listening to Peter Russell yesterday, and he was talking about advertisement and how so many things on TV are advertising something, saying that you are not complete or you're not whole unless you have this product, right? And um, there's a lot of that, a lot in that conversation right there. And Eckhart Tolle talks about, I mean, that's his main message. You know, why is it that we think this next minute is going to be better than this one right now? And why are we rushing towards it? I mean, we rush towards it. When we're at the office, we're thinking about being home. When we're at home, we're thinking about the office. So that, but this, we see light everywhere but where we are. And we chase after what we think we lack, only to find it was with us all along. And that is really one of the, to me, best parts of aging, is finding this with me all along. And when you find this, when we find this, it is a joyous day. It is a very joyous day. And I think we need to be reminded of it and find it over and over again. This is the practice, one of the practices. All life is a practice. The meditative offering exercise that we're offered here today says to sit quietly with someone you trust and admire. Sit quietly with someone you trust and admire, and express to each other one point of light that you see on the other's shore. One point of light you see in each other. Express one point of light you see in them, and they express one point of light they see in you. And then breathe deeply. Oops, where am I? I'm on the wrong day there. Express that light they see, and they express their light they see in you. And then meditate on the quality that the other person sees in you. Meditate on that quality the other sees in you, and try and see it in yourself. Feel this quality that the other person sees in us. Feel it in us. Breathe with it in us. And try to see it in yourself. And then bow to the mystery of where you are. That's a good message. Thank you so much for being here. Please visit Zenful Conversations if you're zenfulconversations.com if you're not on my mailing list. I'd love to have you as part of the community. If you're listening to this, if you stumbled across this, I'd love to have you be a part of the community. Can you stay to the end of this one? In gratitude, see you tomorrow. Namaste.